Are you looking for the best pool cleaners? In this video we will look at some of the best pool cleaners on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Polaris Vac-Sweep Pressure Inground Pool Cleaner. Out of the more than 40 pool cleaners we've tested, the Polaris Vac-Sweep 280 Pressure Side Inground Pool Cleaner impressed us the most with its overall easy setup, low-maintenance design, and impressive cleaning capabilities. This pool cleaner is perfect for any in-ground pool that has a booster pump installed. If you don't have a booster pump, Polaris recommends the PV4-60. After more than 6 months of testing, the Polaris Vac-Sweep effectively cleaned our pool every time, while requiring very little work on our part. This pressure-side pool cleaner lacks the sophistication of a robotic model, but we found that it efficiently cleans a variety of debris, including leaves and pollen, off the floor and walls of our in-ground pool within 3 hours. If you don't already have a booster pump, you could save some money by choosing our best robot pick instead, since it doesn't require any additional accessories. We especially like the unique tail sweep design of this pool cleaner, which helps brush debris out of corners and ensures that the cleaner stays consistent in its cleaning path. The tail sweep is also highly effective at propelling the pool cleaner and helping it climb walls and sun benches. Despite its lack of true navigational controls, we think the tail sweep design was effective enough that we couldn't really tell the difference. It never got stuck during 6 months of testing, so we never felt like we had to monitor it while it was working. The downside is that you won't know exactly when this pool cleaner is done. It just keeps cleaning, so we learned to just let it run for 2 to 3 hours. We had some small hiccups removing this pool cleaner at first, but we don't think it was overly difficult. The issue is that you need to remove it by pulling on the hose, so you need to be very gentle to avoid accidentally disconnecting it. While we had a pool maintenance service install this cleaner, we noted that it only took a few minutes, so seasoned pool owners may be comfortable doing it without assistance. The only tricky part was removing the pressure tester to attach the hose to the intake valve. Dimensions: 20 by 23 by 10 inches, weight 6.2 pounds, type pressure side pool type, in-ground, cleaning coverage, floors, walls. At number 2. Aiper Scuba S1 Pool Cleaner. As a cordless robot pool cleaner, the Aiper Scuba S1 offers the convenience of no hoses or cables. Its battery-powered operation keeps it running for hours without relying on your pool's filtration system, and smart route planning ensures efficient cleaning cycles. We tested the Scuba S1 in an in-ground pool, but Aiper designed it for above-ground pools, too. Through more than 6 months of testing, this cordless pool cleaner impressed us in every regard, including ease of use, cleaning prowess, and coverage. We tested it in a long lap pool with a bump out in the deep end, and it made short work of silt, dirt, leaves, and other debris on the pool floor, walls, and even the deep end seat. Watching this robotic pool cleaner climb the walls and pop up out of the water was a treat. But the Scuba S1 wasn't just putting on a show, it was really doing work. The intelligent pathfinding also helps it cover every inch of the pool, even if your pool has an irregular shape. What our tester said: we could see the brushes and wool moving, which was very satisfying to see it brush the sides and tile, which is where a lot of dirt collects. When we removed the basket, it had collected a ton of leaves and other debris that we hadn't even noticed. We used the Scuba S1 to clean our pool 3 times over about a month near the beginning of the swimming season, and the performance only improved each time. The first time we used it, it cleaned our 10 by 40 foot pool in about 2 hours despite having to deal with a lot of silt and dirt. The pool was new at the time. Subsequent cleanings took as little as 90 minutes despite leaves having built up at the pool's top and bottom. As the weather heated up and pool use increased, we used the S1 twice a day to keep our pool sparkling clean. We were impressed with how well it held up under the increased cleaning schedule, showing no wear or tear, and always picking up debris without fail. The only issue we ran into is that this is a very heavy pool cleaner, so getting out of the pool takes effort. The good thing is that the filter capacity is large enough that we never had to pull the cleaner out to empty the basket mid-cycle, and it never gets stuck. The unit's weight only comes into play when the cleaning is done, and it's time to put it away. This robot doesn't skim like some more expensive pool cleaning robots, so you may want to pair it with our best skimmer pick to avoid manual cleaning altogether. Dimensions: 15 by 8 by 17 inches, weight 26 pounds, type robotic pool type, in-ground, above ground, cleaning coverage, floor, walls. At number 3. Hayward the Pool Cleaner Suction Cleaner. If you're tired of cleaning your pool with a manual vacuum like our best budget pick, we think you'll love how the Hayward Pool Cleaner speeds up the maintenance routine for your medium-sized in-ground pool. If you have a large pool, our best suction side pick has a longer hose, and it scrubs too. The pool cleaner is very lightweight and easy to handle, since it connects to your pool pump and filter, and doesn't have any built-in filtration or debris collection. It's one of our favorite suction side models, with its simple yet effective operation. We like the self-steering mechanism, which provides excellent cleaning coverage, even in tough-to-reach areas like corners. We also found it easy to get in and out of the pool. What our tester said. After dealing with the small headache a robotic cleaner can be, it was nice to just have something you throw in, attach and turn on. You don't have to worry about charging or connecting to Wi-Fi or app usability, it's simple. We used the pool cleaner for over 3 months in a 26 by 32 foot in-ground gunite pool that sees a lot of sand and bugs accumulate, along with loose plant leaves. We couldn't tell when the cleaning cycle was done, so we just let it run until we couldn't see any debris. When a bunch of bugs ended up in the pool after having a company come and spray, we were impressed with how well it cleaned up the heavier ones that sank to the bottom. We still had to skim the rest manually, but it was nice to have the pool cleaner take care of sucking up the ones that sank. We had some trouble connecting the tube sections at first because they were so stiff, but that was a one-time headache that we quickly forgot as the pool cleaner maneuvered around effortlessly, vacuuming up debris from every corner of our pool. While we did notice the pool cleaner trying to climb the walls a bit, it never left the pool floor. It doesn't scrub either. Our best suction side pick does both, but it's perfect for automatically vacuuming up sand, leaves, and other debris from the bottom of the pool. Dimensions: 40.4 by 13.6 by 11.9 inches, weight, 12 pounds, type, suction side, pool type, in-ground, cleaning coverage, floors, walls. At number 4. Pool Blaster Max Cordless Pool Cleaner. If you don't mind pushing around a pool cleaner by hand, the Pool Blaster Max is a cordless, battery-powered option with a reasonable price. It takes more effort to use than our overall best recommendation, but it also costs about half as much. It's also a lot more powerful than our best budget pick, so we think it's much better for in-ground and larger above-ground pools. We love that this rechargeable pool cleaner requires no hoses or cords, and its battery delivers up to an hour of runtime per charge, enough to clean even the largest pools. It has a 10.5-inch vacuum head for large areas, which also makes it easier to maneuver than traditional, wider rolling vacuum heads. The head's arrow shape also allows it to easily navigate tricky areas like pool stairs and other hard-to-reach features. What our tester said: everything snaps in place intuitively. Our tester says it's really good for a quick clean and picking up small debris. While we weren't initially impressed by this pool cleaner's design, it's constructed of cheap-feeling plastic and doesn't come with a pool pole, we were won over by its ability to handle both small and large debris. The plastic construction also held up very well over 6 months of use, with no malfunctions or broken components, so it's more robust than it seems at first glance. We like that this cleaner includes a large debris capture chamber that can hold everything from dirt and sand to leaves, twigs, and acorns, and we never had to stop and empty it out. We do wish it were easier to clean, though, since the filter requires some pressurized hosing to clean it out completely. After several months of regular use, we can attest to this cleaner's consistent cleaning abilities. While it may not be ideal for deep cleaning an entire pool due to the amount of manual labor involved, we've enjoyed using it to touch up our pool between uses. It may not have smart features or clean independently like many of our favorite pool cleaners, but we think it's a great cordless option at a reasonable price. Dimensions: 15.5 by 6.5 by 7.5 inches, weight, 5.5 pounds, type, battery-powered, pool type, in-ground, above-ground, cleaning coverage, floors, stairs. At number 5. Zodiac Baracuda G3 Suction Pool Cleaner. We've tested the Zodiac Baracuda G3 twice, and it excels at picking up sand, gritty debris from water treatments, and random sediment that's always a pain to capture from the bottom of a pool. It doesn't scrub, and the setup is complicated. We had to look up an instruction manual online, but it left our sand-filled pool spotless. This pool cleaner doesn't have a specific guided path while cleaning, but it manages to find its way to every crevice and corner around the pool eventually. It even climbs walls, and its big 36-fin disc prevents it from getting stuck on lights or filters around the pool as well. If you have a pool at a house near a beach or a lake, this pool cleaner is a great option for keeping grit off the bottom of your pool. We recommend backwashing your pump after a few uses of this pool cleaner to ensure the pump filter has a chance to properly rinse, but this is a great option for pools without large debris like leaves, and that don't require a lot of scrubbing. Dimensions, not listed. Weight, 17.66 pounds. Type, suction side. Pool type, Inground. Cleaning coverage, floor, sides. At number 6. Hayward Navigator Pro Suction Pool Cleaner. If your in-ground pool is plagued by tons of leaves from nearby trees, we recommend the Hayward Navigator Pro Pool Cleaner. We were especially impressed with the steering pattern it uses to effectively navigate and pick up huge piles of leaves as it went, even though it lacks the advanced technology of our best robotic pick. We were seriously impressed with how well this pool cleaner handled leaves due to the wing and skirt design. It's the best at handling leaves out of all the pool cleaners we've tested, but we were a little disappointed that it doesn't come with a leaf catcher. To avoid all those leaves ending up in your pool filter, we recommend picking up the Hayward W560 leaf canister. The Hayward Navigator Pro impressed us by picking up all the debris from our pool. Credit, the spruce. It was somewhat difficult to connect to our pool filter. Credit, the spruce. We really put this cleaner through its paces in a pool that was newly opened for the season, so it was faced with tons of leaves and other debris. The cleaner made its way around the pool well enough, but we did find that it got caught on several piles of debris during our first testing day. On subsequent days, when there weren't any large piles of leaves, we did not experience any issues with it getting stuck. It sucked the leaves up extremely well, even though it needed a little help clearing the big piles, so we think it's perfectly suited to pools that are surrounded by trees. Just don't let the leaves pile up before running the pool cleaner. It has a large debris capacity, too, so we never had to worry about it filling up before the end of a cycle. We did struggle to initially assemble and attach this pool cleaner to our pool's pump intake, but we've tested others that gave us more trouble. Once we had it attached, we didn't have any other difficulties and enjoyed our leaf-free pool. Dimensions, 40.4 by 13.6 by 11.9 inches. Weight, 17.71 pounds. Type, suction side. Pool type, in-ground. Cleaning coverage, floor, sides. At number 7. Zodiac MX8 Elite Suction Pool Cleaner. We've tested a lot of suction-side pool cleaners, and the Zodiac MX8 stood out due to its powerful scrubbing action, ability to climb the walls of our pool, and the easy, quick connect hose system. If you have a large pool and prefer the simplicity of a suction-side pool cleaner, this is the one to buy. We deployed the Zodiac MX8 in a large, irregularly shaped gunite pool that's normally maintained by a robotic pool cleaner, and we didn't notice any difference in the pool's cleanliness over several weeks of use. It doesn't scrub the waterline quite as well as our robot, or skim the surface at all, but we loved how well it handled the floors and walls. We were especially impressed with the stability of the Zodiac MX8, which never overturned even when attempting to climb our curved steps, something that some other pool cleaners have struggled with. A tip from our tester: this pool cleaner is a lot easier to use now that I'm used to it. Bleeding the suction tube is quick and easy by directing the pool return jet into it, and then it just goes. This pool cleaner is a little more expensive than our best automatic vacuum and best for leaves picks, both suction side models, but it scrubs, which neither of those do. They're fine for sand, leaves, and other loose debris, but you'll need to scrub manually, which we never had to do with this cleaner. The initial setup was more time consuming than a robotic pool cleaner, but the hoses snapped together more easily than other suction side cleaners. Each hose inserts easily into the next with a twist lock mechanism for easy assembly and disassembly, but we were able to store it in a deck box without taking the hoses apart. Like any suction side pool cleaner, the Zodiac MX8 connects to your pool pump and filter instead of having a power cord or battery. That's why we recommend using this with a leaf catcher like the Zodiac Cyclonic Leaf Catcher canister to keep leaves from clogging up your pool filter. We wish it came with a leaf catcher, but that was really our only complaint since it worked so well otherwise. Dimensions, 68 by 15 by 28 inches. Weight, 21 pounds. Type, suction side. Pool type, in-ground. Cleaning coverage, floor, sides, waterline. At number 8. Betta SE Smart Pool Skimmer. Skimming can take just as long as scrubbing and vacuuming, especially if you have a lot of trees and bushes around. Our favorite pool skimmer is the Betta SE solar-powered skimmer, because it's an effective automatic option that tirelessly gathers leaves and other floating debris all day without even stopping to charge. We tested this skimmer in 2 pools, both Inground, with a variety of trees, flowers, bushes, and other plants around, and it performed well in both cases. We love how it operates in automatic mode, collecting surface debris quietly and efficiently. All we have to do is switch it on and set it in the water. What our tester said. I spend at least 3 to 4 hours a week cleaning debris off the surface of my pool, so over a season that is close to 100 hours cleaning the pool's surface. This pool cleaning robot is very basic in design, so there isn't any complicated setup process or app to worry about. It doesn't have any intelligent mapping or navigation like our best robotic pool cleaner pick, which is a floor and wall scrubbing robot, not a skimmer, so it just moves around the pool randomly and picks up leaves as it goes. We've noticed this robot gets stuck near our skimmer baskets. Betta has some recommendations on how to stop that, like putting a pool float near your pool skimmer inlet, but it's easy to get unstuck, and it sometimes gets free on its own. It's prone to getting moved around by the wind too. It has a remote that you can use to guide it manually, but we found that you need to be pretty close for that to work. If your pool is shaded, you may need to take the skimmer out from time to time and set it in a sunny area. There's no plug-in option, it's just solar powered. It's very hands-off other than that though, especially if your pool is in full sun, it just goes and goes as long as the sun is out.